Hi, I'm Nigel Mapp of Mapp, and I've been invited to show you what's on my desk and also a few things that are in the office today. So I thought I'd start with the obligatory family photograph. I've got 5 children, which are, well, it's a handful, but helped out by the amazing Nix, who seems to shepherd them and sort out life when I'm not there. So, sorry, there's some other bits and pieces in here. So we've got some other photographs being taken today. This book is an amazing book, and it's great to have it here. It's a book about ice and melting ice, and a good reminder of the challenges we face environmentally, and the impact that we can have at Mapp across all the buildings that we manage. As a corporate, we can do our bit, but we can do a huge amount in all of these buildings that we manage. So it's good to flick through that and to be reminded. And then this photograph here, it's from a very well-known photographer in the Alps, and I was in Chamonix earlier this year as part of Propski, which we're doing. And we're going to do again this year. We're launching something called the Mont Blanc Club, and you can see Mont Blanc there. But I walked into this shop having not been to Chamonix in a very long time, and was took my breath away, because about 20 years ago, just over 20 years ago, I got caught. The bit you're seeing now is L'Envers du Plan. I got caught in an avalanche here and got swept into a crevasse. It's a bit of a miracle I came out, but I saw that and thought, well, that was a day to remember. So we bought that, and it now sits up here on the wall. And then my office is really set up as a meeting room, because I'm only here for probably, I don't know, a third of the year and a third of the days. So it's used as a meeting room. But it's great to have a big desk to sign off on all the things that I need to sign off on. So as you'll probably know, we've just rebranded, and we're in the final stages here of signing off on the corporate brochure and all the stuff that needs to go there. So a colleague is screaming at me to get that done. And really sitting behind the rebrand was what we're calling Property Management version 2, responding to changes in the market, responding to changes that occupiers have, responding to the rise of flexible offices. So it's a real rethink, it's a real change in mindset, and there's a whole document that sits there. Not that actually you can write down a lot of version 2, a lot of it just comes from great customer service. So that's there. The other thing, and I'm sorry to put the B word in here, but is a Brexit briefing note which we need to send out to clients. Again, Brexit doesn't really impact us so much as a business at the corporate level, but at a property management level, it has the potential to wreak havoc. Imagine a fire alarm where a crucial component is sourced from somewhere in Europe and we can't get it because of delays at the border. So there's all sorts of stuff that we need to think about, and we're doing in terms of that supply chain, and also the people we employ and the people that our suppliers employ. You can imagine, lots of cleaners and landscapers and people we use in our buildings. We've got a high number of EU workers, so there's a lot of work to do there. I'm going to Asia in a few weeks. That's where I was this morning, actually getting a visa. I'm also going to the Rugby World Cup, which just so conveniently happens to be on at the same time. So that's there. And then over here we've got, that's actually my desk, and you can see there's, well, the normal laptop and phone and everything else. We're working with a number of partners, so WideScore are one of them. And we're really trying to get our clients and the people here to engage with things like this. WideScore isn't just about getting a great big stamp because you've done something brilliantly. It's also finding out what you can do in poorly connected buildings. And then the final thing I thought I'd show you is my other job, apart from being a dad and CEO of Mapp, is chairman of the trustees of Resurgo, which has a number of projects. It most probably well known is the Spear course. But we've also got something called Resurgo Investors, where we work with startups that have really got a social impact and social value. And one of the organisations we're working with is New Ground Coffee, which is a coffee company that employs lots of ex-offenders, and they very kindly sent me some coffee, which is great. We're also working with organisations like the Luminary Bakery that work with women who have had a real tough start. Anyway, that's my office. I hope it gave you a bit of an insight into life here, but I probably ought to get back to work. Thanks.